All right, well, hello everybody and welcome back. We're just about to search the Lazaret. In the previous episode, we got the Resonance Archive done. Now we're going to continue banging out some of these story segments. It would be so cool to get lucky and find one of those ruins like at the very beginning of a playthrough and get a whole bunch of free, good, dope ass shit. I kind of want to do this quest during the day because I think that a lot of the ambient light carries over. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep until morning. All right, the sun is rising. We got plenty of food on hand. I don't need to worry about starving while we're out there. Top up my fruit nutrition. That's only fresh for one. Well, this is the place. We gotta find a way in. There should be like a rocky crevice that you can take to get in. Holy fuck. Okay. I killed a couple of boars. We're gonna want to take that meat back before we start this. But first, I'll find the entrance and I'll mark it. Right here. This is the entrance to the area. The Lazaret. Okay, let's get this meat back. And let's heal up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Inspect the skeleton, inspect the wounds. The skeleton is missing an arm, and I have to find that arm. Let's put on our steel armor. We don't know how dangerous the creatures here are gonna be. I'm definitely taking that Forlorn Hope reliquary, though. That's a fucking... What is that? Oh, God. Holy shit! Yeah, it's a damn good thing we have steel armor here. Look at that. Whole bunch of corrupt and nightmare drifters and fucking shivers and shit. Like, get the hell out of town, dude. We got some dangerous spawns in this area, man. Let's heal up. It takes a very long time for me to use a bandage and steel armor. There's a chthonic vessel there that I could take. Okay, we killed the corrupt shiver. There's still this one. Ambush it now while it's having a seizure. Yeah, well capitalized. I'll get rid of the jailer pants, take these, get rid of the glasses, and I'll take this. Oh, I can't take it. It's claimed by a higher power, apparently. Yeah, I can't take it. Okay, fair enough. All right, this is our way down right here. Is there anything else of value? Not that I can see, but I hear something dangerous down there. I wonder if there's going to be another bellhead shiver. There was a bellhead shiver last time I did this quest, and it was honestly, like, something like that has the potential to kill you even if you're in steel armor. Your only option really is to get to safety, like get away from it to a place where it can't get you. Jesus. Okay. Oh. Heal up. Yo, there's more? Jesus. Okay. Commencing our descent. That thing looks fucking deadly. Let's go. Holy shit, and you slow right down in the water too. That's the catch. Yeah, that's a deep silt shiver. You know how deadly that thing is? Especially if I'm like slower. Now, fortunately, he seems to be very slow in the water too, but look how hard that thing hits even when I'm in steel armor, right? It took away like 5 HP, and I have 30. Okay, we got it. There's a Jonas part for our trouble. All right. I'm gonna eat, heal up, and this is our objective. It's an arm clutching a map somewhere, I think. Inspect the arm and inspect the object in its hand. Read the missive and take the letter. All right, so... approximate location of village added to your world map. I have no idea where it is, though, because unfortunately it doesn't have a pinned waypoint. So I'm going to have to look for that on my own, I guess. Where is this village? I have no clue. Oh, shit, that was it. Okay, it's over here. I'm going to change the color to red so that it's easier to see. The village is very far to the west. I may even just sail there from here instead of going back home. It does mean that a lot of the meat we got might spoil, but it's fine. All right. I can drop down over here. I don't know to what end, but we can. Okay, we have several drop downs here, and I don't know which one might lead us to a place with loot that we haven't found. None of them. It might be none of them, but I'm assuming one of these drop-offs might take us to a place with unique loot. I'm gonna assume these three are the cells that we've already searched. What's this? Maybe this area right here is the point. I'll take those. Bone funeral mask? That's kind of sick. That's a steep fucking drop right there. Jesus. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna get out of here. We unlock the next destination. I could go straight there and unlock the destination area. Or, oh, hey, what's this? Okay, I'll grab that. Random ass fucking wolf just chilling here. Get out of here. What are you doing? Yeah, get out of here. All right, let's go. Time to swap our gear again. Yeah, this one's very short, and the village isn't so bad either. You just gotta talk to a few people. Yeah, this time it was a pretty clean transfer. Maybe because I was quick about it. Very quick. And thank you, Claire. I appreciate that. Everybody like the stream. It helps out. If you're willing. We got a lot of new decorations for base. All right, I have the chest on my back again. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go to that next quest objective from here. I mean, we're already halfway there. We're a very long distance from home. It sucks that we're gonna have all that red meat probably spoil, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like we may as well. We're already most of the way there, right? We love decorations. Damn straight we do. That's the whole point to the story, I think. Get some cool base shit, you know? Yeah, Nameless. How are you doing, buddy? Hold that thought. I'm gonna get back to you when I return. I'm gonna put on water for another coffee. Alright, we need a timer to make sure I don't overboil that. I'm doing okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm doing okay. It doesn't look like much, but that village is probably like 15,000 blocks away from my base. I remember when I was playing without maps, it tells you how many steps away you are from the destination. That's how the maps work, right? So the maps are vital items for finding your way there. So when I got the map to the Resonance Archive, it was like 5,000 blocks from my base. When I got the map to the Lazaret, it was 10,000. This map to the village was like 15. It was crazy, right? Now, what I could do, theoretically, is when I get to the outskirts of the village, wherever I park the boat, I can build another cellar there. I even have ceramic vessels now that I could use. And we could put the red meat in there to try to preserve it. This landmass is not the target landmass. I think I might have a shorter trip going around it if I go this way. You guys like my new setup? I got the trio over there. We got a little penguin, a big penguin, and a grub from Hollow Knight. Those are all Susanna's stuffies. I'm also thinking it might be good to have like my Resident Evil painting over there, or like the Majora's Mask and the Resident Evil painting type thing, you know? Make it so there's cool shit to see in the background of my camera. Oh, Zuzi loves penguins, dude. She has an apron for cooking that literally says, "I just really love penguins." She also got me a fleece blanket with 2 penguins hugging on it, and it says, "Penguins made for life." Man, this place is fucking far. We're really far from home. It's taken us 2 hours just to sail from the previous quest objective to this one. And we're not even there yet. Oh my god, do I really have to go around this entire island? Oh my god, this landmass is huge, dude. What the fuck? Alright, fine. Maybe I'll try sailing under the southern side of it on the way home. This is nuts. This is El fucking Nutio, as the Italians say. Yeah, penguins probably would taste good. You're not wrong. I don't think I can get through there, man. No, it just zigzags like that. Fuck, I need to go all the way around. However big this is, I need to go around it. It's gonna eat up the spoil time and all the red meat that I got. I can try to bump up that stack of red meat by adding new red meat to it, technically. This is probably the largest landmass that I've seen besides maybe our home island. Most islands are small. Yeah, we'll try to sail under the southern edge of this island next time. Oh my god, it's still fucking going. How? No fucking way. No way. God, I could have saved time by just shoveling through that at this point. But I have limited durability on my shovel. This is insane. I hate this. This is the most anomalous island I have ever seen. Look at this fucking abomination. Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely should have gone south. Guaranteed if I go south, it's just like whoop. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I gotta make my coffee. I will be right back. And the fire clay will be there on every corner. Oh yeah, twisting the blade. God, this is so fucked. I think we're finally getting to the edge of the island, but I thought that like a dozen times by now. Unfucking believable, dude. I came to a crossroads with a 50% chance of pain and a 50% chance of instant gratification. No. You've got to be joking, right? Like, you are joking. It doesn't continue. Surely I can go around this. Okay, okay. All right, we've reached the edge of the island. Wait. Oh, God. No fucking way! No way! Oh my God. Yo, fuck this. We literally have to backtrack and go south. Like, I have no choice. That's insane. This is insane. Like, I can't even comprehend how fucked up this is. Guaranteed, if I shovel through here, this isn't even an ocean. This is just like a lake or something. That is so fucked, dude. That is so fucked up. No fucking way. I may as well just give up hope. I'm probably not going to get to keep that meat. The only way I could is if I hunted more boars and added the new meat to the old meat to kind of like bump up its timer type thing. No fucking way. God, this isn't an island. All right, we're gonna travel as the crow flies around that bend. I'll save a little bit of time because I won't be hugging the coastline. The shortest distance is a straight line. That was unbelievable, dude. Oh yeah, I need a timer for steeping the coffee. It's already been 3 minutes, so we'll set this for 12. No, I don't think I have clips turned off. I mean, I can double check. But I mean, this is YouTube we're talking about, so even... Oh my God. Well, I can't clip it. Oh, well, this setting can be changed once your stream is processed, apparently. They might have nerfed clipping, too. You might not be able to clip from live streams anymore. Yeah, I don't think so. A month ago, clip feature missing. Share at timestamp. So there is no longer Eclipse feature. You have to do share at timestamp, apparently. All you can do is share a link with a specific timestamp. Wow, YouTube seems like it's trying to speedrun its own demise as a streaming platform. Well, I can't believe it, but this island goes really far south as well. Like, I might even have to sail out around here. I'm not really sure yet, but this island has been really painful to get through. Yeah, I can't even get through there. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is this accursed, disgusting, pathetic abomination of an island? Like, for real, what the hell is this? I'm about ready to strap rockets to my fucking boat and just fly. Well, this seems to be like an entire continent. This is probably the largest continent that I've found for the entire playthrough, too. This is enormous. I feel like the game is bullying me. Bro, that's where we left from. We've made like no progress. Either way, at this point, I will be very surprised if we can get this meat home. God, we've been sailing for just under 8 hours now. We got this far in 8 hours. That's fucked. I mean, yeah, of course there's all that, but I swear to God, if I go down here and there's just land, you know, like, oh my God. I will blow a gasket. I will literally have a cardiac event. And I'll bet you anything, if I was to dig through here, this over here would just be like a sealed in water channel similar to this one. I hope I never have to return to this village again. Look at this. It just keeps on going. This is insane. This is the worst experience I have ever had with islands. And I usually generate islands so I can avoid stuff like this. This is staggering. Anyway, there's a really good chance that down here when I go left, that's it. Like, that's, you know. And then I can try to sail home as the crow flies underneath all of these island chains. Ozgun, hello buddy. It has been a while. It has been a while. How have you been? It's actually crazy the amount of decisions that YouTube has made over the past 2 years to just kill their platform, man. It does seem like they're trying to ruin the platform. Why is that? Like, why is YouTube making a concerted effort to destroy itself? That's so weird. I will never understand my employer. You know what the problem is? They have an Indian CEO. Remember, Indians have a culture where it's okay to shit on the street. So he just rolled up in there in YouTube Co. and he started shitting on the desks, right? Fucking Amit Shalabar or whatever the fuck his name is. How long until that coffee's done? 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes to sail to our destination. Oh, we're finally getting there. Very well, buddy. I'm doing very well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm living the dream. I started smoking for a few months, and now I've quit again. Yeah. Yeah, what happened to Lee? I don't know what happened to Lee. Lee Murta. Cash Money Murta. Where the oh my god, you gotta be kidding me! No, man, what is this? Okay, this landmass, I'm calling it. This is like... No. Tell me I can sail through here, please. Please tell me that I can sail through here and that it's not just gonna be a circle of land on the inside. Please. I've been through enough. Lord, how I have suffered. I've been through enough. It's time for reprieve. A cancellation, a stay of the punishment. I am a good man, a godly man. I live in service of my wife and my own well-being as well as hers. I do not deserve any more land in front of me over here. Jesus. YouTube CEO. Neil Mohan. Yeah, more like less hand. Okay. I'm gonna try sailing up here, even though it seems like a really bad idea. Yeah, I have no idea. Lee Murta of Edmonton. I don't know if that was him. Yeah, I can't find shit. I don't even know if he's alive. He just vanished, bro. He vanished. That landmass is a disgusting abomination. We went this way, sailed all the way up, gave up, sailed all the way down, and had to go through all of this. We have been sailing for 11 hours now. 11 hours. Oh my god. I hope I never have to come here again, dude. This has been so bad, so painful. Now, sailing home is going to be a lot faster because we're going to be removing the trial and error element, right? But you know what it is, guys? I'm going to explain to you the actual exact bottom line truth of why YouTube is doing these things, okay? Why did YouTube remove the clips feature? Why is YouTube making it so that live streamers can't monetize their content after the 4-hour mark? I will tell you why. It's because Google owns YouTube. Google also owns AI, like its own AI. So it's trying to save processing power for its data centers, and it's sacrificing processing power from YouTube to do it, right? Because when you think about it, every time someone makes a clip, that requires processing power. Removing the feature saves a lot of processing power. Every time a live stream goes on for like 8, 9, 10 hours, that requires a lot of processing power. So making it like de-incentivizing live streamers from having streams longer than 4 hours is ultimately going to save them processing power, right? That's what YouTube is doing. It all comes down to Google's OpenAI. That's it. It's the unshitification of YouTube so that they're like burning it on the pyre, sacrificing it to the god of AI, basically. Here we are. I made it. And that won't work as a cellar. This will. We gotta sleep. Just until we have some daylight. Daylight. Well, at least we can partially see. Let's mark the raft here. The boat. Anyway, my coffee's done. I'm gonna go pour a cup. All right. If you guys were ever curious, look at this. This is an entire village. I got some more meat. We can stack it with the old stuff, but I want to find even more than this. We can average out the spoil timers a little bit, but I will need more than that. A lot of farmland here, but you can't really take any of that. All right, we made it. The top duckling. What is your name? You're Liga. What do you do? I need information. I really wish it wasn't raining. This place is beautiful when it's like normal weather. I'm getting frame rate issues here. There didn't used to be in the village. What am I supposed to... Well, I need to talk to people. Like, I need to find various people. I just don't really know where to find them. Here we go. Mine. I can't destroy the bones. They belong to the villagers. Never mind the fact that I just killed their boar. Oh, that's perfect. That's comedy right there. How do I get that? How long has Lee been AWOL? A while. At least 8 months. Actually, way longer than that. Possibly even like a year, because he was around when I was in Canada, and I haven't seen him since several months before I left. Like, I literally think he's probably, like, he's either dead or he's in jail for some fucked up shit that I don't know about. Nothing in here. I have no idea what to do. Oh. I need to talk to Sedna the musician. Or go see the hunter Gerhardt. So Gerhardt or Sedna. I need to talk to well, you're Sedna. All right, I think I know where Gerhardt is. Okay, I gotta Google this because I have no idea what to do. All right, Nadia Village. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Isn't there supposed to be like a step-by-step for this somewhere? Okay, guide, Nadia Village. Blacksmith and Hunter Gerhardt, but the order is significant. I need to hear about Saint Tobias from another villager, apparently. Yeah, this is needlessly complex. Like, there's so many people that you can find, and it's like, you don't really know what the fuck you have to do. Do I have to bring her the iron ingots? I hope not. That'd be annoying as fuck. Please tell me I don't have to bring her 8 iron ingots. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea what to do. Like, it doesn't say that I have to bring her iron. That's what's confusing me. Like, do I have to have that map on me? Like the map I left on the boat? Do I have to have that map? It's possible. You know what? Let's go grab that letter from my sailboat. I might need that letter in order to progress. The last time I saw Lee, I think I was playing The Long Dark, if that helps. Oh, that just ain't gonna work. Yeah, that meat's definitely gonna spoil, by the way. We're not gonna get to keep that, but whatever. Let's grab that map. Right here, the faded and crumpled letter. So I'm gonna hope that if I have this faded crumpled letter that we might get the dialogue options that we need. If not, oh my fucking god, if I actually have to bring 10 small hides and 8 iron ingots, I'll be so pissed. I'll probably just generate them in. Because the thing is, if there was an update to the quest requirements, it was not in the patch notes and I had no way of preparing for it, right? So there we go. Okay, yeah, with the letter. As long as I have the letter, then it works. All right, so now I have to, that's it. Okay, we're good, we're good. I had to have the letter in order to get the dialogue options. If you don't have the letter, you don't get the dialogue. So now it makes sense and everything is fine. Where's Captain Dick in Hand right over here? You. Okay, so we have a map to Tobias's cave and another map to Devastation. Tobias's cave I'll have to go to first, but I seem to recall that was very hard to locate. I am a little worried about the possibility that I'm like getting low on food, but we'll do what we can. I can always try to forage for some berries and stuff. Speaking of, wow, that berry bush is owned by the villagers. It's daylight robbery. Wait, that's a baby boar. Okay. I got some turnips right here. Yeah, we're gonna want to start foraging for some food. Whatever we can find. Okay, strap the chest to our back. Put that down. And it's time to get going. We have to go visit Dickbag Wind Running Loser over here. So we have to go northwest. I have a little bit of meat stew left, so, you know, I can stave off my hunger a little bit. That red meat definitely gonna spoil before we can get home. But that's okay. My first stream in Czech was probably 7 Days to Die, wasn't it? By the way, I wonder if the guy who made that mod ever got back to me. Yeah, learn by doing return. I highly doubt he did, but... I think he's abandoned it. Like, I don't think he's actually, like, patching or doing anything with it right now. Devastation is fucking far. Holy shit, that's gonna be one hell of a trip. We're gonna have to pack a lot of food, and it's gonna have to be food that keeps very well. Anyway, we have to try to locate the cave of some douchebag named Tobias. It's kind of hard to find the entrance, if I recall. Yeah, it's very mountainous terrain, and you have to locate like the entrance in, but it's a place where you can like, you have to swim in, if I recall correctly. Yeah, basically it's gonna be a whole bunch of rocky like crags, and you have to find the entrance where you can swim in to like his little cave. But at least now I know that. Last time I literally just went in creative and beat my way in because I couldn't find the entrance. This, you know, the Vintage Story's got some convoluted story problems. It's because it's so early access, they haven't really had time to make a lot of it make sense yet. All right, let's put the chest down. Yeah, like the waypoint doesn't lead you to the entrance to his cave. Rather, the waypoint leads you to like the approximate location in the middle of a fucking mountain range. So it's like really hard to find anything, right? I think I'll keep the maps on me just in case. Deposit those. All right, I need to mark the raft, the sailboat, put that there, and let's go. Yeah, look at that fucking mountain range, and you're expected to find this tiny little narrow passage around that mountain. I was literally flying around in creative looking for it, and I couldn't find it, so eventually I just got like fed up and I turned on creative, smashed open a way in there, and then that was it. You kind of have to give yourself those graces in the story of this game. A lot of it's really stupid, a lot of it. Like, for example, at Devastation, if I fall off the Devastation part, I usually just use creative to fly back up. Yeah, Devastation is one of the most stupidly designed things in the history of the game. Everybody hates it unanimously. There's not one player who plays the game and likes it. And everybody complains about it, everybody agrees with it, everybody wants it changed or even removed. And, you know, the devs are kind of... they're digging their heels in a little bit, but hopefully before the official full release of the game, they will kind of remedy Devastation to some significant degree. Because nobody likes it. Literally nobody likes it. It's got a beautiful atmosphere, but the gameplay element is retarded, in a word. You'll see. You'll see when I get to Devastation. You'll see why everybody hates it and why everybody wants it changed. But it still means a lot to me that I managed to beat this game. Yeah, because I've never actually managed to beat Wilderness Survival Permadeath before. I want to beat it. That'd be one hell of an accomplishment for a game this hard. I got some berries to tide me over. Anyway, this time it might be easier to find the entrance to his place. Yeah, you basically have to look around this mountain range. Although this mountain range seems different from the one I previously had in a prior playthrough, this one seems much more tame. Chances are I will find the entrance to his place a lot easier than in my previous playthrough. See, you can even, there's an exhaust vent from his place right there where the fresh air goes in. So I basically just have to run around this and find the way in. But this is much smaller than the mountain range that he generated in my previous attempt. It's just very hard to navigate terrain, so it's easy to get frustrated, give up, and resort to cheats to find your way in. Is this it? No. It's gonna be like, there's gonna be water I'm gonna have to swim in when I find it. I don't really know where the entrance is, but if I struggle too long and too hard to find it, here it is. Yeah, this was way easier than my last playthrough. Because in my last playthrough, there was literally like this massive fucking mountain where he generated at, and it was painful. Like, I literally couldn't find it. I had to smash my way in. It was crazy, dude. But we're here now. The game gives you a raft that you can use to get through it. Yeah, Cash Money Murta. That's it. All right, here we are. Let's find this Tobias wingnut. This fucking young, thin gummy what. Yo, Tobias, where you at? There you are. Okay, so I now have to go to Devastation, I think. And then I have 2 maps to Devastation, don't need both. I'm gonna need to come back and see him after I've completed Devastation. He's got an interesting home here, very interesting home. Yeah, man, Lee dropped off the face of the earth. I mean, hopefully one day he'll just stroll in, you know? But I actually, I remember he got fired from his job at like a laboratory that he worked at, and he was talking about finding new work. And he disappeared right after he found work. So I'm worried that he actually got his organs harvested or something, because I've heard about people like they find like this dream job, it's exactly what they're looking for, but then they get found in a bathtub later with all their organs gone. Anyway, I no longer need to go to Nadia Village, so I'm gonna unpin that. I'll keep the waypoint, but I'll unpin it. It's time for us to go home and prepare for our trip into Devastation, the place where I died last time I tried to play this. And as far as I know, Devastation is the last presently available story location. There's gonna be a lot more story locations later, but for right now, at this stage of the game's development, it ends at Devastation. All right, well, we'll see you in a little bit, Claire. You take care and sleep well, okay? It's crazy to know that Lee could literally be dead. And we have no way of knowing. Same with Gruff. Wherever the fuck Gruff went, you know? We have no idea where Gruff is. Alright, if I just eat this one serving of meat stew, that should be enough to get us all the way home. We got a decent sailing trip ahead of us, but at least now we know what routes to take and what routes not to take. Okay, we got our little box. Let's head home. Well, hey, you never know. Maybe he'll respond to it and you can confirm him alive. I'm gonna take a little pit stop though. Well, maybe I shouldn't. God. I kind of want to check this out and see if I could dig all that out and get the boat through there, but that might actually be a bad thing, not a good thing. Like, and I don't know if this is connected to that landmass, so I don't know if I can sail through here. I think I'm gonna go here and then down and around. But it would be a much quicker way home if I could get through there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I decide to handle it. Our situation does get a lot easier for traversing this area if I can mine that out and get the boat through there. But there are some thick parts of it, and my shovel only has like 80 durability left, so I really have no clue if I can manage. If this landmass continues and I can't even get over here, then we can at least sail down there or possibly down here, but I'm not really sure. Oh my god, it's fucking dark. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Oh God. Well, he was a liberal. He was a Democrat. We used to always joke that I was gonna turn him conservative after a while. Who knows, man? Maybe he went to jail for some fucked up shit. I don't know, man. He had a weird life. I remember there was this girlfriend that he had named Brooke, and he said that one day apparently she entered a catatonic state and then she broke up with him. It was puzzling, to say the least. Like, it was one of those things where you hear it and you're like, okay, what's the full story, you know? Okay, I need to try and create a path for the boat. Can I get it through there? No, not yet. All right, I'm gonna have to kill these guys because they're not gonna let me get this done otherwise. Okay. I need to zoom in on the map to try to see like the most narrow, oh God, the most narrow stretches. Hang on. I'm gonna have to reverse out of here. It is a very narrow passage. It looks like it has to be 4 blocks wide in order for my boat to fit through. My shovel has 6 durability left. I don't even know if I can get the boat through there just because of the water, but no, I'm gonna need to add more water, I think. Okay, I got the boat through. God, this is hard as fuck, dude. Well, there is no, like, thin stretch of land where I can easily get through. Pretty much my only option is digging this all out and trying to get around, right? But we've come so far. I won't stop now. I'll make my own way to get through here. Because somehow the alternative to this is the more painful option. I can't believe I'm digging my own little river. Like, I've never had to do this before. This is the first time in my life in Vintage Story that I've ever had to do something even remotely resembling what the fuck I'm doing right now. Okay, second time. I actually have a memory of doing it before, but it was very tiny. I had to do like 2 seconds. No, wait, that was Valheim. Okay, yeah. First time in Vintage Story. I've done it in Valheim before, but never in this. Okay. We have enough water level to get through there now. I'm one step closer. Oh my god. Okay, at least there's no hill here, but I need to find another piece of flint, which is right here. I need another stick, which is right here. Make another shovel. I can't believe I'm doing this, dude. This is so fucked up. Oh, man. It's working, though. Like, it is working, to be fair. It's getting me through. In fact, this is the final part right here. Oh, man. Yeah, this is the last stretch that I have to do, and then we'll be able to get the sailboat through here. It might be the only time we ever have to use this passage. Maybe not, though, because after I do Devastation, I have to go visit Tobias again, so we might be happy to be able to get through here later. It might actually be a helpful thing. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. That was way more than I bargained for. I'm down to my last slice of pie, but I still have berries. All right. And with that, I'm happy to say we're finally fucking out of here, and we now have a permanent way through there if we need it. All right, so I'm gonna stick to the northern path. Let's fully unfurl the sail, go really fast. Yeah, I'm gonna go like a little north. And we're gonna go this way to get home, because I need to get to the northern edge of the island anyway. And it looks like these seas might be much more clear. You Googled his name on Facebook? What? Well, that was in Edmonton. I don't remember where he lived. I know he was in Canada. Wait, who are his pets? Because I know who his pets were. Fundraiser not found. I don't think that's him. Okay, wait, that might be. Well, yeah, oh my god, that's him. Wait. He once posted a picture of himself in the Discord server. We're gonna compare those pictures. Right now, we're just waiting for Discord to open. God, no way. Oh my fucking god. Yo, I actually think that's fucking him. I don't know, they look a little different. No, the nose ring. Oh my god. Yo, Lee's dead. What the fuck? How did he die? No fucking way. Jesus, oh snap, you just gave me closure after a long period of time, man. Holy shit. Okay, well look, if this is Edmonton, then... I can't really find one for him though. Yeah, this is the picture he gave us. Oh my god. I don't know. I want, how did he pass? Like, I don't know. I can't find any news about his passing though. Was it in Edmonton? Alberta, yeah. Well, there was no news of it.
Police are trying to identify.
Yeah, I don't know. God damn. That's actually crazy. Like, Zuzi's gonna be heartbroken when I tell her that. Lee was one of the people where, like, he was one of the first people to ever support the channel and become a member and, like, donate like crazy. He's kind of like, he was the same as Mary, right? Mary the Craft Hoarder, aka Gaming with Auntie Murray. That's insane, dude. God, I gotta show this to Zuzi later. I wish I could find out how he passed. I want closure. But we'll sail home while I look. Shit, I gotta get out of here. Reverse the boat. Anyway, oh snap, thank you very much for the investigation, buddy, because you gave us the answer that we never had. That's Jennifer Lee, but that was 2017, so that's like not him. No idea, buddy. The only way I could find out is by like messaging and asking these people, but I don't even have a Facebook, so I would have to get Zuzi to do it, and I wouldn't want to stir up the old shit that they went through either. That's crazy. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get like an answer for how he died here, man. There's no publication of obituary for him. It's crazy, dude. Unreal. I'm gonna show that to Zuzi tonight. Maybe we'll we have some Beefeater gin in the pantry. Maybe we'll pour one out for him, you know? Fucking shook. Yeah, thank you so much, Snap. Thank you. Nothing. Well, we've been gone a long time, but we banged out a few of the quest locations. Now we have to go to the place, like, I've never been further than right now. The next place we're about to go to is the place that I died at last time I got this far. Well, I can see home. All right. Let's get everything unpacked. It looks like we already have that golden necklace, so I'll get rid of it. The funeral mask is cool, but I don't think I can actually, like... I could wear it. Although it does look pretty fucking weird. But, I mean, if it's either I wear this or I wear the snow goggles, I'd kind of prefer to wear that, so... Hell yeah, I like that. Oh, I can put that there. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we got a good amount of new decorations on those story destinations there. We still have this Forlorn Hope reliquary as well. which I'll put right there. That looks nice. Okay, we've unpacked. All right, these are our two longest lasting ones. I'll also take this one. A lot of meat stew. More honey. We've been gone for a few days. I'd imagine there's some things we could tend to here at base. A little bit more of the compost got done. That goat is ready to mate. It was unable to access the male, so it has not gotten pregnant. Okay. And we have the Generation 2 female right there. The bees never really spread. Let's harvest all of our flax while we're here. Cranberry field is looking a lot different. We even have our first ripened bush right there. Storage situation's getting a little untenable, isn't it? Jesus. Well, I can condense the flax. My dairy nutrition has gotten lower. Let's try to bring it up a little more. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Lee. Jesus. All right, guys. I'm going to end this episode here. And I'm going to stop streaming for the day, but we'll come back tomorrow and we'll try to redeem ourselves for our previous failure at the devastation area. Tomorrow's the big one, so let's hope we can pull it off. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.